Marketing automation has become a bit of a catch cry in marketing circles over the last few years. While the name itself tends to imply a future where our offices are staffed by creepy one-armed robots that build cars, in truth, it's a lot simpler and less exciting. We often get clients asking how to set up effective marketing automations within their business. So I thought we would go through 4 tips on getting these set up for you. Howdy, this is Trav from Neighborhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. Marketing automation is the use of automated systems to move leads through pipelines without having to communicate with them manually. It's the process of implementing a system that can manage and respond to your users while you sit back and focus on important stuff, like hitting 1,000 likes on your Insta post. Any digital marketing campaign is going to benefit greatly from some in-depth automation, so let's talk about what you need to automate your own system. What is an example of marketing automation? The most obvious and widely used example of marketing automation is automatically responding when a lead fills out a form. Basically, any software that allows you to create a form allows you to email the answers of that form that they receive, as well as a generic response from the user. Some software refers to this as a sequence, others as a workflow. Whatever you want to call it, it works the same way. A trigger sets a thing in motion, for example, a form submission, which then results in an action taking place, like sending an email. The fancier your marketing software, the more interesting you can get with your automation. Something like a form submission can trigger data updates, internal emails to sales teams, text messages to your CEO, sales pipeline movement, webhooks, and a lot more. How do you do marketing automation right? While every marketer has their own opinions on what's best and most effective automations for your business, there are some basics that every person having a crack at this should aim for. 1, don't annoy people. People don't like receiving emails from the same person or company every single day. When you automate your emails, it can be very easy to miss the fact that one contact is on multiple automations and therefore quietly drowning in unrequested emails. Just as likely is a beginner spacing out multiple emails with too short of a delay, with a new one being sent every single day. In both instances, this is an excellent way to drive a lead to unsubscribe and remove themselves completely from your pipeline. Number 2, make sure your responses make sense for everyone. Not all users are the same. They'll often have different problems. They've reached out for your business in many different ways. They even may have different goals. If you're gonna send an email to an automated list, double, triple, and even quadruple check to make sure that it will make sense for everybody that sees it. Number 3, remember that it's only worth automating something that you could copy and paste. A good rule of thumb for working out if something could be automated is asking yourself, could I complete this task by copying and pasting this to multiple people? If so, then you've got yourself a perfect candidate for some automation. If each person would actually require minor tweaks and differences, then perhaps automation in conjunction with smart content might be of interest to you. Number 4, try not to forget it's actually turned on. Speaking from experience, it's easier than you think to forget about your automation that you set up. As with almost any effective process, it's at its best when you don't even know it's happening. The downside? You forget it's actually happening. It could be embarrassing to learn that the content you're getting is enrolled into an old automation with vague triggers, not to mention how confusing it would be for them. So be diligent about what's live and what isn't. And maybe give yourself a refresher every few months on what exactly your system is sending to people. Remember, people don't like being ignored. It's important to remember that automations aren't a perfect remedy. Bad automation makes it obvious that it wasn't sent or specifically written by a real person, and some people don't much appreciate being relegated to the auto response pile. It's easy to think a brand doesn't actually care about your interests if they stick you in an automated email sequence that they don't have to manage. This is why it's important to ensure your automations look and sound real. If they don't, then people are going to see straight through them. Used effectively, marketing automations have the potential to save you time and money, whilst improving your conversions. They're absolutely worth taking a look at if you haven't already jumped on board, so get to it. If you found this video helpful, then feel free to share it with somebody that needs a hand with setting up effective marketing automations. You can also subscribe to our blog where you'll find a bunch of tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people, just like Neighborhood does. And that's it from me. Happy marketing.